Hello, good afternoon or good morning. My name is Muhammad Abdulrazak Yusuf. My mat number is AF200212. Also, my faculty is FCAB, Civil Engineering, and also my group is Group 4. So today I want to present for project Taekwondo introduction. Introduce for Taekwondo. Taekwondo is the Korean martial art. It's unique martial art that experiences that essence of the country of origin. No other martial arts has much influence in the original as Taekwondo in the Korea. Some believe in that Taekwondo is the Korean most effective diplomatic and the tool is better that current culture around that world. However, Taekwondo has identified the problem due to the conversation and the restoration about historical origin and the development process in Toronto has easier. Toronto is the usually depicted as the unique protector of Kondo culture. The beginning with the area of the Three Kingdom create a long period of the current history. However, the meaningful influence of Toronto comes from Japanese Korea introducing into Korea during the Japanese occupation of Korea in early 19th century. After World War II, the Korean martial arts, who later became the founder of Taekwondo, began to the convincing the Japanese creator and the referencing to the more current culture had learned during the Japanese occupation. So this one, the picture for Japanese waiting for the dress for Taekwondo. So the dress can be every color, and also is the good, and also everybody know it. The color of popular of is white. They beginning to the add some movement of the Tsubaka and the Teohanda is the his profession the character training. It influences introducing the new non-Japanese, namely creating instances of the triennial system that are clear different from the current. That and try to show the Wando development thought out current history. The new name given to the arts is Tuando. So they give him the new name, but before they call it another name. So after that, they give him this new Tuando. The result of the development of the new system of technologies and the training, technical, uh, technical and the training. Taekwondo was transforming from the creating into martial arts competition Taekwondo. This documented achievement to show that construction between Taekwondo and Korea. That created called martial arts of the ancient current martial arts Waka and Tuanko. The effort to the limit that influence of Japanese creating experience Taekwondo is a two-part traditional martial art and the competitive sport. The traditional Taekwondo is still happening based into the triennial, processing to the take and the creative philosophy, but competitive Taekwondo running to the Korean consent substance for traditional Taekwondo. In the effect of the overcome, the influence of Japanese Taekwondo has been divided into conventional traditional martial arts and conventional sports. Traditional Taekwondo is still large space into the training basis, the creative philosophy, while in that Korean born competitive and Taekwondo is the considered as the substance of the traditional Taekwondo. The development of the acceptance of martial arts Japanese began into the form into the philosophy human movement, so they take a short name too. To the finds into the need for war. This philosophy accepted the system applying to the combating skill does not exist in the Korea. as we will be discussing later in the area following that Johnny's family physical activity, especially the martial arts, become a symbol of the constitution and the influences Korean first contact with the acceptance for martial arts was the trivial to the Chon to the contact during the Japanese occupation in the early 19th century. That introduction of the Korean to Japanese philosophy, murdered fighting instruction that concept of martial arts to want to not use much training. But techniques are food, charm, and swim. So this one, the action for the to do Taekwondo. With every world development that purpose of Taekwondo, but it was not hard has abandonment, but to prevent him that kick was to blow and chest level and was around rather for than respect of most movement. The hand gymnast was circle movement without first. They were meaning using to the seat plan push back to that opposite to take attack that question of the original of Taekwondo, the most beginning with the first human as all martial arts began to the day the first human had to protect himself, animal or species of human. The last of paragraph he talked about, if you learn in Taekwondo, you can protect a human being and also animal if you come in for fighting. So you can protect it for this playing for Taekwondo. So thank you all of students and also my member group.